One of my favorite types of person in the world is an entrepreneur. I absolutely love them. That's my tribe. That's me. That's my mom. That's my dad. That's my wife. It's the people, all my best friends, they're all entrepreneurs. It's not to say I don't love other people as well. Obviously I do. But guys, here is an interesting one. How to know, are you ready to be an entrepreneur, right? It's not for everybody. And it may be for you tomorrow, but maybe not today. So how do you know that you're ready, right? So it's really simple. I'm going to break it down. There's 3 ways that you know if you're ready for to be an entrepreneur. Number 1, you look at something in the world and you go, someone should do something about it. There is a better way to do it, right? So maybe you're like, hey man, like there's no Thai restaurants around here. There really should be a Thai restaurant. And you kind of bitch and moan about it for like weeks, months, even a year. And you're like, there really should be a Thai restaurant around here. And you're like, you know what? The heck with it. I'm going to open a Thai restaurant. Number 1 way you know is because you see something in the world that should be better. No one is making it better, so you are going to make it better. That is the number 1 way to know that you're ready. Number 2, you're willing to go for it, right? There's something inside. You're not all in yet, but there's something inside you that you feel this gravitational pull every day or every other day. You're thinking about it, right? So the fact that you've got that gravitational pull within you and your spirit and your soul, that is probably the biggest way to know that you're ready, because you're fighting it, right? Because you're trying to say, no, I want to keep my job. No, I want to keep my health insurance. No, I want to keep this steady paycheck. But you're trying to convince yourself. You've got this little argument within you. Go with the gravitational pull, right? That is the number 2 way and to know that you're ready to be an entrepreneur. And number 3 is ignore all the data. What do I mean by that? Well, entrepreneurs are crazy people. That's why I love them, okay? There's an old joke that says entrepreneurs are the only people crazy enough to work 80 hours a week to avoid working 40 hours a week. Why? Because they love what they're doing, they're passionate, they want to accomplish, they want to achieve, right? So you've got to ignore all the data. If you start looking at the data, you'll start realizing starting a business is a terrible proposition, right? You know that 90% of new businesses fail within the first 5 years. And it's not like you get to year 6 and it's easy. Year 6 is hard. Year 7, year 10, year 20. It's really, really hard. So ignore all the data. Am I too young? Oh, maybe I'm not experienced enough. Okay, well, Mark Zuckerberg created Facebook while he was at college. Bill Gates created Microsoft while he was at college. So I don't know, maybe they were too young or maybe just right. And then, I'm too old. Well, KFC, Kentucky Fried Chicken, was actually created by Colonel Sanders while he was in his 60s, right? That business went off to be okay. So there's never the right age. There's never the right time. Oh, I'm single. Married guys do better. Silly, right? Oh, I'm married. It's for single guys. Silly. All right. Oh, I've got kids. I don't have. Silly, right, guys? The reality is all the data will tell you that nobody should ever run a business. It's a terrible idea. Yet millions of people do it every single year, and it's amazing. It's what moves the world forward. So if you see that there is something that needs to be done in your family, your community, your society, there's something should be done better. If you feel this gravitational pull and you ignore all the data and you think that you're ready, that's when you go for it, okay? What's the worst that happens? You fail. That's the worst. You brush yourself off, okay? And you get back at it. That is the worst. Not like it's succeed or die. That's not the proposition on the table. Succeed or learn. We never fail, we learn. Guys, I can tell you, me personally, I've had multiple businesses that have failed. I've had multiple initiatives in my businesses that have failed. I've got businesses that have been really, really successful, but I've had many initiatives within those businesses that have failed, okay? Failure is not the end of the road. It's just a learning opportunity to recalibrate, make some changes, learn, and get better. So guys, if you think that you're ready to start a business and you're not sure, just ask yourself these 3 simple questions. Number 1, do I see something that can be done better and no one's doing it? Number 2, do I feel compelled? Am I trying to convince myself to not do it? And number 3, if I ignore all the data, am I ready? And that's how you'll know. Guys, go out, start a business, help your community, help your society, and help the country grow. Have a great one, guys. Thank you.